Next on Wood Songs, it's a full hour with the father of Newgrass and founding member of Newgrass Revival, Sam Bush, and the Sam Bush Band.
Take hold of the wheel and turn it for yourself. Live like you ain't ever gonna lose. Choose to be the one if there's kindness over wealth. Don't be somebody else's fool. You gotta play by your own.
The television broadcast of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour is presented in part by Kentucky Tourism. Information for families, fans, and corporate conventions about the bluegrass state of Kentucky is online at KentuckyTourism.com. By the Big Ass Fan Company, manufacturing industrial-sized fans for warehouses, ranches, schools, corporate offices, and the military worldwide. By the Martin Guitar Company in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, making handcrafted acoustic guitars since 1833. By VisitLex.com, providing information and activities to visitors of historic Lexington, Kentucky, the home of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
Here on the Louisiana Hayride, his name is Hank Williams, the
From the Grand Ole Opry, Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys.
Hi, this is Bruce Horns.
Hi, this is Kevin Moe.
Hey folks, this is Bela Fleck.
Hi folks, this is Sam Bush.
Hello, this is Odetta.
This is Joan Baez, and you're listening to the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
And now, gather the family around and sit back in your easy chair. It's time again for the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour, our worldwide celebration of grassroots music. Let's welcome folk singer, author, and tree hugger, Michael Jonathan.
Hair of gold and eyes like stars shine like diamonds on my heart. You are love and earth to me, so flowers I will give to thee. The morning sun like marigolds I will give for you to hold. All my love and loyalty are in these flowers I give to thee. I will give you roses red and pick for you a flower bed, a living crimson tapestry. Flowers I will give to thee. I hope the nighttime stars that shine give you rest and peace of mind. In the morning light you'll see a world of flowers I give to thee. I will give you roses red and pick for you a flower bed, a living crimson tapestry. Flowers I will give to thee. And welcome to the beautiful and historic Lyric Theater in our hometown of Lexington, Kentucky. We're broadcasting worldwide from Australia to Ireland, New Zealand to New York, Yuma, Arizona to the Yukon, and northern Canada. We're celebrating this magnificent world of independent and grassroots music. Artists come from everywhere to be on this stage. As we say every week, you don't have to be famous to be on Wood Songs. You just have to be very, very good. And sometimes you reach the pinnacle of that phrase, very good. And we have devoted this entire broadcast to the music of a single artist and his really spectacular touring band. He is one of the kings of the Telluride Bluegrass Festival. He's considered the president of bluegrass music. Bill Monroe used to look at him walking down the pathway and go, well, there comes that mother. And he got known as the mother of bluegrass as well. He was originally from the great town of Bowling Green, Kentucky. Tonight he's on Wood Songs. He's got a brand new album that we're introducing songs from. It's a great CD called Story Man. This is a tune called Play by Your Own Rules. He certainly has done that. We're going to talk to him for the whole hour. Please welcome Sam Bush and the Sam Bush Band.
For yourself, live like you ain't ever gonna lose. Choose to be the one who favors kindness over wealth. Don't be somebody else's fool. You gotta play by your own rules. There's a thin, thin line between the rhymes and the truth, not knowing who's in charge of either one. Visions of tomorrow always well within my view, begging me to chase the setting sun. Take a hold of the wheel and turn it for yourself. Live like you ain't ever gonna lose. Choose to be the one who favors kindness over wealth. Don't be somebody else's fool. You've gotta play by your own rules. In a cold, cold storm when the road is calling you, can't even see the darkness for the rain. Steady is the path that'll lead you safely through, but don't hurry cause you'll get there just the same. Take a hold of the wheel and turn it for yourself. Live like you ain't ever gonna lose. Choose to be the one who favors kindness over wealth. Don't be somebody else's fool. You've got to play by your own rules. Be a shining light. Be a helping hand. Be a giving heart. Be a patient man. Take a hold of the wheel and turn it for yourself. Live like you ain't ever gonna lose. Choose to be the one who favors kindness over wealth. Don't be somebody else's fool. You gotta play by your own rules.
Sam, welcome to Wood Songs. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again.
My pleasure, Michael. Thanks for having us.
So you originally from Bowling Green. You grew up on a farm. Your mom and dad plowed the earth, and you were a big old help for about 18 years.
Well, yep. And we had great parents. They encouraged all of us to get off that farm. They didn't want us to work as hard as they did, and I don't think any of us have. We had 5 kids, and so...
I don't know. There's a lot of work doing this thing they call playing, and you've done it for a long time. Founding member of Newgrass Revival. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. But your dad was a fiddler, and I guess that encouraged you to pick up the fiddle when you were younger.
Well, it did. I mean, I was fortunate to grow up in a household that encouraged music. I can't believe it. Some of my musician friends that go, "Oh, man, they didn't want me to play anything but that." When
you were learning the mandolin and stuff, I guess Bill Monroe was a big influence on you back when you were younger.
Oh, yeah. Well, and the first thing I listened to, my dad loved fiddle playing, and he bought fiddle albums by the great country fiddler Tommy Jackson. And there would always be a mandolin playing in unison with the fiddle, and I loved that sound. Later I found out, so who played the mandolin on those records? I said, Hank Garland, the great jazz guitar player. I said, I didn't know he played the mandolin, and my friend said he didn't. He was just so good, Tommy taught him the melodies right on the spot. So I learned to play, copying a guy that didn't really play the instrument, so to speak.
But we're going to talk more about your mandolin playing as the hour goes on. But right now you've got the fiddle in your hand, and there's a song on your brand new album called Story Man about growing up in Bowling Green, and that's the title of it. Bowling Green, it's Sam Bush and the Sam Bush Band on the Wood Songs, Old Time Radio.
Well, my daddy loved that farm, he damn near worked us all to death. He loved a fiddle tune, he played them to his dying breath. Well, my mama was a saint, Lord, she left this earth too soon. If there's a heaven up above, they're dancing to a fiddle tune. Bowling Green, Bowling Green, there's nothing left in those foothills but lonesome melodies. You can have my years, but you can't have their memories. I'll see you in my dreams, Bowling Green. We'd often plow tobacco in the hottest part of June. We come in for dinner, then we'd play a tune or two. He loved us all, the Wagner, the one from Tennessee. A little soldier's joy, he called it payday in the army. Bowling Green, Bowling Green. Well, there's nothing left in those foothills but lonesome melodies. You can have my years, but you can't have their memories. I'll see you in my dreams, Bowling Green. We tuned in the Opry, gather round that old Phil Cole. We'd listen to Tommy Jackson scorch that hair right off that bow. Now those days are over, but the thoughts come back to me of a simple life down on the farm outside of Bowling Green. Bowling Green, Bowling Green. There's nothing left in those foothills but lonesome melodies. You can have my years, but you can't have their memories. I'll see you in my dreams, Bowling Green, Bowling Green. Well, there's nothing left in those foothills but lonesome melodies. You can have my years, but you can't have their memories. I'll see you in my dreams, Bowling Green.
a great album called Story Man. Sam Bush on fiddle, the Sam Bush Band. We'll introduce them shortly. Let's talk about you. You're 18 years old. You had a big choice. You could either go to college and learn classical violin, or you could join a bluegrass band.
Yep. Well, my senior year of high school, I had been, playing fiddle for a while, and felt like I didn't know enough about the instrument, and I didn't. And so I took violin lessons for a year from a professor at Western down in Bowling Green. Betty Peace was her name. And so she was going to help get me a string scholarship, and I was so I'd graduate from high school, was a busboy at the Holiday Inn, and two of the guys from the band, the Bluegrass Alliance, came down, asked me if I wanted to move to Louisville and play guitar with them. I said,
and you said yes.
I'll get a guitar. So so my further education went 6 nights a week at clubs in Louisville.
Well, if you could learn the mandolin wrong well, I'm sure you could learn the guitar wrong well. Well, you eventually formed this other small group called New Grass Revival. And Bela Fleck and Pat Flynn, John Cowan. You were going to be the lead singer of that group until you invited John Cowan to come and play bass.
Well, the original group was Curtis Birch and then Courtney Johnson banjo. And then, Curtis and I were the leads, both of us sang lead, and then we met John. But we didn't know he sang, we just heard him play. We were ready to hire him just from hearing him tune up. He knew how to tune the bass. We were ready with that. And so we asked him to join the band before we heard him. So he said, "Would you mind if I sing one?" And he sang a Flatt and Scruggs song, but in
the John Cowan way,
operatic voice. So at the end of it, I said, "Well, you know what? I used to be the lead singer in this band. You're going to do it from now on."
Well, you're going to treat us to a early New Grass Revival tune. This is called "This Heart of Mine." It is Sam Bush on the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
This heart of mine is made of silver. This heart of mine is made of gold. It will shine like a candle when your world is dark and cold. When your world is dark and cold. This heart of mine is made of timber. This heart of mine is made of stone. Like a bridge across the mountains when you're walking all alone. When you're walking all alone. This heart of mine is made of iron. This heart of mine is made of steel. It won't turn toward another when the wind is on the hill. When the wind is on the hill. This heart of mine is made of silver. This heart of mine is made of gold. It will shine like a candle when your world is dark and cold. When your world is dark and cold.
From his days with the bluegrass supergroup New Grass Revival, Sam Bush and This Heart of Mine. Sam, you were sort of the founding member. You were the one that was there in the beginning all the way through to the conclusion of the band. You were like the only one that took the entire ride. And it ended with a concert with, of all people, Grateful Dead.
You did, yeah. We'd already decided to do our last show. We knew we were going to stop. And they called us and asked us if we wanted to play.
That was nice of them.
It actually took negotiation for me to go, look, it's got to pay for itself. Come on. Biggest show in America. Pay the fiddler. Let's go.
Let's do it. So this idea that Newgrass Revival and stuff, I mean, what an incredible legacy that you're part of, but you're still going strong doing other things, of course. Music continues on. But Newgrass Revival is given a lot of credit for this whole progressive bluegrass movement, but they weren't really the originators of it. There were others like the Dillards.
Well, yeah, I look at it. I mean, that's why we called our band Newgrass Revival. We felt like we were sort of reviving a style that was started by the Dillards, the country gentlemen. Jim and Jesse, when they did their Chuck Berry, all Chuck Berry song album in the 60s. I mean,
well, and now you with the Sam Bush Band, I mean, you're really adding a very aggressive style to bluegrass and roots music. I mean, that's the Sam Bush sound.
I mean, we within the group, we can play different styles, and so when we play a bluegrass number, we want it to be right. When we want it later, we'll do something funky. That can be too.
Oh, we're going to be getting funky in the second half hour too. So you guys keep on listening. We got a lot, but it's a great band. Scott Vestal on banjo, one of the finest banjo players in roots music. We already met Stephen Mogen on acoustic guitar, Todd Parks on bass, and Chris Brown playing drums. He's one of the best. They call him the King of Telluride for a very, very good reason. He's got a great album called Story Man. This is a tune called Greenbrier. It is Sam Bush and the Sam Bush Band on the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour. It's the great Sam Bush and the Sam Bush Band, our special guest for the entire hour. Songs from his new CD, Story Man. This is show number 899. We got another half an hour to go. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is J.D. Crowe, and you're listening to folk singer Michael Jonathan and the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
And thank you, Mr. J.D. Crowe. Can't have Sam Bush from Kentucky without honoring our friend J.D. Crowe. Welcome, everybody. We're broadcasting from the Lyric Theater in our hometown of Lexington, Kentucky. It's the crossroads of America's folk and bluegrass music. We're also on American Forces Radio Network. It puts this show on the radio, not one channel, but now 2 channels in 173 nations, plus every single military base in the world, every U.S. naval ship in the world, every Coast Guard vessel in North America. And as always, we want to say hello to the men and women out there tuning in, hearing Sam Bush. But on with the music. He is the pride of Kentucky. He's one of the kings of the roots music world. He's got a new CD called Story Man, and this is a tune called Where's My Love. It is Sam Bush and the Sam Bush Band on the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
Love, where's my love today? Where's my love? Where's my love today? She walked out last night, took my love away. How's a man supposed to live? How's a man supposed to live? When he give away everything he had to give. Why your heart turned so dark on you? Why your heart turned so dark on you? Took away my light, made my night so blue. Why you crying? Why you crying like a baby child? Why you crying? Why you crying like a baby child? Oh, when all the while you've been telling only lies. Wash my hands, say goodbye. Wash my hands, wash my hands and say goodbye. No need to ask, 'cause you know the reason why. Someday, baby, someday for too long, someday, baby, someday for too long. Now someday, baby, you won't be so glad to see me gone. Where's my love? Where's my love today?
There he is on the slide mandolin, Mr. Sam Bush. And Sam, did you ever dream that someday you would be the subject of a movie documentary about your career? You've got one called Revival. I mean, that's shown in movie theaters. And that's probably just a great feeling to know that many people respect and honor the music that you've made all these years.
It is, and but I gotta say, really goofy seeing yourself talk on screen. It really is. And what I do like about the way they did it was when we play music, it's like currently us playing. It's this band. So and then it shoots to other things, you know.
Other things, but it's really nice. I got to see it, and so it's a wonderful piece. If everybody likes to really get to know your background, the Revival DVD is a wonderful thing to have in your collection. I'm going to brag on you a little bit because it's really hard for artists to brag on themselves. But this guy, Sam Bush, has won several Grammys. He is, as a producer, he produced Alison Krauss's first single. You produced Chris Thiele's second solo album. You've recorded for Garth Brooks in Alabama. Of course, the great legacy of Newgrass Revival, and now your own thing. And of course, you're known for the mandolin, and you're going to play us a special mandolin tune right now.
Yeah, just a little one here.
Just a little one. And this is called Brilliancy. It is Sam Bush on the mandolin. Sam Bush on the mandolin, song called Brilliancy, and your guitar player, Steve Imogen, is standing there with a big old grin on his face, watching your fingers flying across the...
He knows what all I was missing.
Yeah, he knows where you were messing up, right? The ladies have been a very important part of your life, specifically two of them. One of them was Emmylou Harris, inviting you to go on the road with her, and you were with her for quite a while.
5 years, and it was just really 5 years of a joyful noise to make, because I had come from 18 years in Newgrass Revival, and we knew our band was ending, and I really didn't have actually the only plan I had was to get off the road. And she actually, the conversation was such that she said, "Do you want to start a band together?" I said, "Nope, I want to play in yours." I've been in a band for 18 years.
You didn't want to make any decisions, right?
That's exactly what I said. I don't want any decisions. You tell me what the set list is, and I'll decide which T-shirt to wear.
There you go. Another lady that has been very important in your life is your lovely bride, Lynn.
That is right. Yeah.
And how long have you guys been married?
32 years.
My goodness.
I mean, you know, if you consider married musicians kind of like dog years, that's about 78 in real people.
Yeah, right. She's the one who deserves the Grammy, right?
Absolutely.
So now we're going to go into a song that's sort of a story song about you and Lynn, right?
It is somewhere around the summer of '78. Living in Barron County, Kentucky. My transmission was out all summer, so I had to take the Greyhound to Louisville once a week when I got home off the road. Friends, that's true love.
There you go. The song is called Transcendental Meditation Blues. It is Sam Bush and the Sam Bush Band.
In my hurry, I can't ever seem to get nowhere. But when I play it out, close my eyes and I am halfway there. All I carry is this remedy to see you again. So I'm sending out this signal that I'm traveling to you as fast as I can. To the crowded station gate, on the Sundays just to make it through. Another window in this terminal wait. There ain't no easy way to pay these dues, save for these transcendental meditation blues. Don't worry, the old black man beside me's got a smile on his face. And though I'm weary now, I know that this old Greyhound bus has seen better days. Damn this Dixie highway run, old dead dog in these thrift store shoes. $1 short and the same old song. There ain't no easy way to spread the news, so I sing these transcendental meditation blues. ocean.
From his great CD, Story Man, from Sam Bush, the Sam Bush Band, Transcendental Meditation Blues. Sam, we only have a minute here, but I can't believe the hour's like literally up already. But Bill Monroe sees you coming down Pathway, and you became known as the mother of music.
There goes the mother.
The mother of bluegrass music.
I guess I'm the mother of bluegrass.
Because he used to say, he'd look at you and goes, well, here comes that mother.
Monroe called me, there goes the mother. So. You know, Bill Monroe was, I came to know in his later life, of course, he got more friendly and was a nice guy. And I later found out if he didn't butt you around, he didn't like you. So he must have really liked me at the end.
He must have liked you a lot. We like I said, we are at the end of our hour. We're going to dip one more time into the Story Man CD, and this is a song that you describe as funk grass.
Well, it is. I mean, we believe in trying anything on these instruments, and we will.
Well, we're going to listen to it here. It's called "I Just Want to Feel Something." It's funk grass. It's the Sam Bush Band on the Wood Songs, Old Time Radio.
just want to feel something. I want to feel it tonight. I just want to feel something. I want to feel it tonight. You pay the downbeat, I'll pay the back. As long as we're together, we're on the right track. I just want to feel something before I get too old. I just want to feel something just to satisfy my soul. You sing the high part, I'll sing the low. As long as we're together, it don't matter where we go. I just want to feel something. I just want to feel something. Don't you want to feel it too? I just want to feel something. Feel it with you. The love all around us, don't you know it's me? All the way in the groove, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Feel something just wanna feel something. Wanna feel it till it's right.
Wasn't it great having Sam Bush and the Sam Bush Band here on our show for the entire hour? You know, it's an amazing thing as you hear a brilliant musician like Sam Bush, and he just plays the fiddle wonderfully, and you go, I can never play the fiddle like that. Or you hear him play the mandolin, it's just so out of the norm, and he does it so brilliantly, and he's got such a wonderful band, and you think, I could never play the mandolin like that. You know, music is sort of a holy triad, if you will. It's a great artist like Sam Bush. It's great songs like that are in his Storyman album, but most importantly, it takes a great audience to tie all that together. Walt Whitman said it best, to have a great artist, there must be a great audience. You guys are spectacular, and every artist on Wood Songs thanks you so much, as we all do. Without you, there is no Sam Bush, there is no great music. You are the reason this great triad of art works. We thank you for that. My name is Michael Jonathan. I'm a folk singer. I am a song farmer. We'll see you next week on the Wood Songs Old Time Radio. Good night.
You've been listening to Wood Songs broadcast number 899. Michael accompanied song with Flowers from the Ravenwood album, featuring Melissa Jonathan on vocals, Isaac May on mandolin, Bob Bryan on bass.
Well, there's our show. I hope you had a good time. We sure had a good time making it. If you'd like to send me an email, I'd love to hear from you. My email address is michael@woodsongs.com. If you visit our website, there's a huge archive page of hundreds of past shows. While you're there, you can find out how you can become a song farmer. And speaking of the archives, here's a scene from one of those past shows now. We'll see you again next week on the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.
Closed captioning provided by the Deering Banjo Company. The television broadcast of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour is presented in part by Kentucky Tourism. Information for families, fans, and corporate conventions about the bluegrass state of Kentucky is online at kentuckytourism.com. By the Big Ass Fan Company, manufacturing industrial-sized fans for warehouses, ranches, schools, corporate offices, and the military worldwide. By the Martin Guitar Company in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, making handcrafted acoustic guitars since 1833. By VisitLex.com, providing information and activities to visitors of historic Lexington, Kentucky, the home of the Wood Songs Old Time Radio Hour.